Our technology was utilizing the same fabrication platform as any traditional semiconductor chips. So basically we make small micro scale or nanoscale component and devices on the silicon platform. But instead of making transistors, which is typically what an electrical chip does, we make optical waveguides, optical interferometers, and those optical components on the chip at micrometer scale. So what optical devices really bring us, which electronics cannot, is, for example, in a traditional electronic chip, in order to do any arithmetic operations, you need to combine tens or hundreds of logic gates to make a single multiplication. While in optical domain, we do all the computation with physics instead of with logic. So it was basically we precisely control how the light interact with each other inside the chip. And when the light is interacting with each other, they automatically does the computation. For us, it's just light propagating through the chip. And when it's propagating through the chip, it interfere with each other. And the nature of such interference does the mathematics that we want it to do. So that's how our optical computing chips actually work. And the advantage of this over electronics is when light is propagating in the chip, it barely generates any heat. So as you can imagine, optical fibers across Pacific Ocean, the light propagating through thousands of kilometers without losing much power. While an electronic chip instead, every single logic gate transistors flipping is generating heat. And the main problem for current Moore's laws to slow down and for the electronic chip not to be able to speed up is because of the heating problem, while optical computing chip doesn't have this problem. And this advantage enabled much lower power consumption, obviously, much higher computational throughput at a higher clock, and also much lower latency to complete one task. We think it's a much more effective investment into optical computing because it does have a lot more potential than what digital electronics have.